proceed on that tangent, there's one thing I've seen. The problem is this, and I want to ask your take. We don't have proper disposable areas for our bola, the kind of bola here generated in Ghana. We don't have where to dispose it. I know we have a couple of landfill sites in Ghana, yeah, depositing all those things. But with time, all those landfill sites, there's no place for people to go and even dispose bola homogeneity. Don't you think, say, it is the responsibility of all the successive governments to create a better way of managing our filth and our bola? Because elsewhere, they use the same bola to generate electricity for people to use it. And there's a company close to me right now, less than 10 miles, you can hit that company. All they do is to collect the bola we generate. And it's a huge plant. They put that bola into the system and to generate electricity. So are we blaming the people trashing the thing into the gutter, or we are blaming government for not creating the lucrative job where people can even work and earn good money with the same bola we are generating? I want your take on that, because that is something that when I look at those companies and I look at the way they are paying people good money, and I see that we are generating a lot of bola and we are not taking care of it, I feel like our government are sleeping and we need to just take them out. That's my honest observation. Now, I need your take on that, and I'll need your take on all the panelists, what they also think.
Okay. Sa pepe nia wakan we sa me hu video bi emi say America na Ghana ni na ye adwuma wo ho omofa bola e de ko be dia woki o si e generate gas ma o na omosan de ye fertilizer ukwa ye tua woka ukotu ewura no gwa ye tua woka even bola no moto na ye kurom han ne any man says excavator na ebe to galamsey. Say I'm fan to galamsey a de bi ye papa kakra ni say de be yi kwan. Na won blame to my mo for bebre because the bola car no back no be fa. Na 10 cities 5 cities na ejipua anka eye. Enka no emre bi mi hu say na omo wo bola cans the joints. Ukwa obi ti ho utu aka na watu obi. Now, apart from that, population now back Accra no ye too much. Now, now see foreigners. Me fancy.
Very good. Oh, touch on that.
West Africa countries ni now be Accra. Because Nippon and North sir. Your friend saying ball and North be praise. I
agree with you.
Look at this Malian. Ojari wo ho, oda wo ho, odidi wo ho, sebio oja na name wo oja wo ho. Ati memuni won to be nkotia wo nyesa. When mu nyina kan wo ne ye ka kire ye penny for say ye border ni. Mudi kakra kwa 3 days now mo asan ba. We don't know what is going on. Now, I say your leaders no ye they should wake up. And you say Casa they do, and I say ye more dear. Ubakurati, ye na who ya dear Bakune ya, but I'm to make it so that the way the yet. That the way the yet, who yes, also that the and the why you. Into say I can't, I say I'm penny for near mum penny on ye, see my mufono. Ya himfu, moon assassin ya mudia. Mu en assassin ye mudia. Into ye kasa say nyama be sama timba mufono. And then musi chado insu onkoho insu fa whole estate because a whole insu ushe so a whole insu ya ye kwan e dia fa ho dia come more akwa motorway insu bridge no da here na ma see estate ho. Who does that? Mama fancy hana me crop so bring na na ye kasa one trying akoti ana o maka say ya cassette.
Yeah. Okay, you mean kakran so me da say me nua wo Kenyan sasem say Okay, say previous and current governments, no maybe also putting in right. Okay, as I said, host. Sana okay, Sana also no. I say share them blame no one particular administration, but the right thing needs to be done. So
Yes.
I say now, and they but you've spoken very, very wisely. Our home society, but the meantime they meet me at Kama Mahama things Nigerians cannot say in Ghana. A war or they ban. You have to know that. There are many things. Overpopulation brings a civil war. I shall say that. And overpopulation, there was a time when Nigeria and Ibi can say Zambians and some Eastern European countries, Eastern African countries, be Omhoju. Ghanaians, they're angels, but we are not violent people. So be nipa for no for anything. It's not. I'm not saying we are angels, but Muhammad, the way I would be a kwana on voter region, Fulani for ye or Mudim Kwasa, say, Hong Kong. Mr. and say, oh, Yans as a Ghana in Nigeria. Saying Kuma crying and I just work Ghana Nigeria bomb. African and way. It was a premature step he took. And Kusifi, so what I say, a more phonocran, UK, they have about 3 tribes Scotland, Wales, and Ireland. It's just Scotland, Wales, and Scotland. Scotland, Wales, and England. And Ukraine, they have differences. That is 84, 90 tribes. No, Nigeria for almost a baby Nipanam. I will name the Omo Yomo. Yana was a care so Mubu Breya. Tijo Mahama said by force of the Kangana and Nigeria boom. So is a human rights abuse, and we have to put it straight on his face. On his face. He's not going to accept that. He's bringing a war. Because Nigerians can't stay in Ghana, Ghanaians. Never. Oh, to Krum. She said, I'm going to command you. So much Ghana for them. The way I'm sitting now is an attempt to try to dominate and take over the country. And we are telling John Muhammad that it's not going to work. They should stop it. Ghana is not Nigeria. Ghana is an independent nation. Not even Burkina Faso, Ivory Coast too. Part of Nigeria, look 3 borders away. In Tiankasasam, Nankwanasum, Tonto, the right thing must be done. So Nima Yankanchen said, it's not going to work. War no deba. Damasi.
Thank you very much. I have my sister also here, God Eye. She's a secretary to one of the organizations. I will give her the opportunity to also say 1 or 2 things. Can you go ahead, please? You introduce yourself.
Yo, brother, me chia Ghana for nyina. Yako because they see what Ghana hano. Aka ye nyina. Onka se enye wo nua na wo yire na wo kunu na nso no fante no enye wo. Ye nyina na asema tue. Na dia me kasa me ka tira ye president no se akoda kitu akura ayo 2 years koda akura betumi atu penifu. 2 years ni koda akura sometimes na wo bu akoda bi like wo mba wo fie kura na wo bu peni wo ba wo sa akoda kitu akura betumi but daddy stop daddy please. That means akoda kitu akura betumi atu penifu. Na dia ka tira ye president na da bia ye ka what di a reaction aso say on tie no. Or say Ghana Maye. Or say Ghana Maye because when a flood na SCCN. Eye bola na eka na hona mo na mo ye bola. Eye nipa da sene na ye bola. Ne nkrofo a omu gugu Ghana ha mo ye foreigners. Da bia omu ba Ghana ha no. Because omu se omu ba no. Ayefa na omu betina. Yemi that's been war any corner, even outside the country. Unanti 2 feet. That's been war. Unanti kakra that's been war. Ghana ha yemi sa ade no wa ha. It be sa hu se okwo na omoba omo ni dan dem we bi mu da street so. E bi mu da bank pomia. No mu dikete ebe se wo na mu da so no. Ayi fa na bola no omu ya ebe ko akogu. Exactly. Na sometimes no me that's the book no school no me dead school na penifo so mo kono minti ase because obi kwa ekurani owo village kwa wonyansa sebi owo nyansa nten some of our politicians no exactly ye papa no ye na no mo kura nim se kokwo ba wo a wo no wo tumi wo kokwo so enye kokwo na be wo tumi e wo wu fie ri so but there na exist a Nigeria for free omukom I say, Krono, any Jamabo,
ase kuro no ani mojahwegu ase kuro no ani kuro mu ase omukuro bi a wu your mind tell why you hwehwe high at the border no atu ho say omo wura ha say if Nigeria prosper Ghana prosper asem we kan da bia na omanpeni on person onti no ye ni abre o ye ni abre ankasa kasa nkofo wa underground na obufu semi kura that's that muso a na ye mpinifo no ombehu again we the penny wo country who rule a country instead of you say we focus on your country no watch the problem ma Ghana for na wa solve you know what a woman say we your hini e wo Nigeria na who say the pregnant e wo Ghana ha what to be that
Debbie eno
that somewhere see e wo we say obi your president e wo country be o say your hini o say your hini adenti na want me China ni tam no etwema na onko di ni hini e wo Nigeria.
exactly
adenti na waye din a ye vote no back wa wie ansa na okoji ahinche e hwe di sua ni mu because of that no abu di boni wo kro ha mu ku ye kra ye press on ti ye on hu ye
exactly
adenti na se back mo mu so mu ni suba omu wo kro ma enye adipa bia no adipa no mo ye omu di sa full cover ni say we e di kaba so no mu di boni Ghana peaceful country yempe boni she dey Nigeria for year this one toilet ben how many public toilets are you Ghana ha nkrofo we mo ba bonka esisi bebi a mo ukọ bebi a mo bo bonka mo tuwo omo ni gu rubber mo no mo tu egu omo ye bola no mo tu egu ana ye penny for mo nim say e Nigeria for mo population na egu ha no enu so kan ho na bola no dos wo kro ha na ana mo nim
o ma sheda o mo nim
ana mo nim ana adenti na mo ma ye Ghana for ye ra ho say ye da ye ntimi nda asem we bufu say Ghana ni be na wo Nigeria o ye die Nigeria for ye to the sense Nigeria ni bakro ha ebe ye di for 16 regions in India so ni chiefs na ye ahifo ya hifo a ye nim say mo na kro no ye mo die no wa ye di ehwe president o ye de o ye emle bi be do ye Ghana for India be sorry ask you the president no ye catch them one thing ye Ghana for ye be sue no
yeah
because o sisi ye retail business say ye Ghana for there no sisi ye ni Nigeria for na pre wo ye kasa ye krom how adenti na ese mbasa bisa who say Ghana ni be na owo Nigeria oni ni Nigeria ni every space e wo marketplace nyame nim assembly there is ebue edu ye penny for mo nim na wo sorry ntem na mo ye bibi fa de we hu a youth nu me catch no board yes so South Africa no ebeche Ghana de South Africa de o
I support
me catch no mo omo nya ju sakra na de eye yie no mo fa to yie GIPC law no say ma ohoho bia and the retail business wa ha and that sign law no te enwo ho pepe ma obi anko sesam bibia because omo nim nyansa che di omo twemu na omo di law no to ho no omo nim nyansa che hu
exactly
san ne ma na omo ye no omo hwe ye no omo njai because e boni no mi na be di omo chi adia ye law echichiri Ghana mai mu de mu ba mu person mu sisa no in favor of Nigeria for adenti omo ni omo president wo ho wu na wo betimi ayewe abo omo who the president of Ghana you to face a problem now what to home na who ri ba ku share Ghana who ni ba ku share Nigeria who pe Nigeria for a kone ko di omo so wo
exactly
na ma ye nya a peace of mind because eni gwasie na ye mpeni for edi gu ye Ghana for abra ye ti ye baby ye problem And in Kwasi, and on the Guye, it's flooding no overpopulation, and when a dozen crofon the Guguhan, and Unsukan, and Nigeria need to be a assassin or assassin at Ghana. How?
Exactly.
I don't think I can basa. Na uka, nipa da se ko pe no kura ntinu, omuso mu wo party A party B ntinu, uka no kura kura. No what sibi omu ntinu, na o se we MPP we NDC. Ghana for me ka fucho, mo ma mu ni da ho na voting time no, ye pe obi fufuro. Nipa no kura obeye farm akura na onko school da akura no e fie nyansa obetumi adi chichiri o man no, ye voting masa anipa no.
Exactly.
And the nipa obeye kweni onko class 1 kwada no wo nyansa say we wo kuro ma wo di ho guma ese kuro no on pinisu aye vote masa anipa no.
Exactly.
Yes, enti me dia met me aka no.
All right. Thank you so much. Say Auntie Maggie also want to react.
No. Me amofinya no enyu na me ya. Fifia fike nya do fifia mega nya NDC MPP nya. Nya nai 4 years the si adeko. Politicians who ava blame me oh give me your vote. Ma wa kenani he me nya vote we vekola. Onwo mi be. Ta me let na fe to ko me pete be fifia fike mi dole we Ghana elegbegble. Ghana blevo. Ghana fifia Nigeria to we ya va hodu wona nyape president bede. Nye fiale Nigeria tala ya ko na Ghana Nigeria to dare Ghana le finova wumi nova ko mi ape business o mi aba simo nova ko mi ape te ko le mi ati ta no vinyo e du ko meto mele mu fo na mi no vinyo no vie ya bede mu ke wa president Mahama lede me la bagbare ke jena mi o mi ape fia o mi ati mi zidodwe ya mi da ya Nigeria to o va le nu do le mi agbo mele senwo Tama de kukuna ni epe to come to amiko beto le store rent na Nigeria to mitasi amiko le ho high na o mitasi no trono you know all there President Mahama be pan African borderless ECOWAS yakade never foreigners over no lot to the Nigeria fi Nigeria to population here 200 and something million population now mean 32 million or 35 million gake President Mahama me poke bede Nigeria top population ne subo e demode wa ba lo chi omi aji o gake ogalemi afa go view le borders ovu immigration to bene yo wa over doko over order from above he police ovu no wa over doko over order from above sister Ghana make a safe o lo lo vi me we Ghana make a safe o yata he voting time do a declare NDC dale system mi clear NDC clear MPP to le system ve to adaklu he ida adaklu fula mi to so ho fuma manam ya nya adaklu fia he me nya wa me ko ma me onyolo o le wo si be o people fu be ke be wa lo sio mi agila adaklu ju o me le fimi de ya mi anya mi abe fia o ko mi si pe ko mi le Nigeria to po edu o mi ato o me politicians o fe du me yo edu o mi ato o mi awon chere mi ade bebe hey mechi Nigeria to be tele mi ato du me le ti o mi ate mi zero ni me nyalu ka ojo mi wa mi adoku we mi dase mi adoku ko na politicians o le mi control yi e fia o to gbo mama o mi jagba na mi acho because edu ogbelefo edu ogbelede egbele na mi apete apena mi.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. The numbers keep dropping, guys. Remember to share the live stream for us. Share the live stream. The numbers keep dropping. Yep.
China ni aloye jani ameka wo yo sia ko te ka okudi e o ba ke je malame.
Oh my God, 37 kaokudi.
Niji tafra cho boy ko baba ni e ke investment ba ni e ba cho mami na mami na China na lo ni wo yo gama na mi wo na me ko dan lo wo politicians say amen fite wo ma wo ha wo one yemen ke wo cheme wo man cheme wo wulo mo a fite ma ameke yehu fite ma amen shela sin ni se na kole lagun manye ile boni machele e aye nkpa ye jeme ninye na no ni ya no wo wo mancheme ke wo wuleme wo nkwanye fai boy ni ba amehu ameka amenyomoja amemman ke ba ni akaba fight wo nyomoji e di wo ja ye bie mi nkwanye fai nye tiamena koni wo ma akasi ni wonye wo hini ni nye hunye na minse tefi ote ni manche eyin okupano ni nu eje bi eye mobo won kwanye fai ga adangbe nye fenye ti ashi ke wo wote mokoma ahye won ye kwa because ni se allo wo baba o ba shesin ni ame ni ngwe na meje da na me afe ni wole eje me asia me ke basia bi antone Nigeria bi mo respond ye ningo ni le tukudi ba ke wa ke e afe man eje me ko ke je na kan and we will build our village and Igbos will spread all over. What is the meaning of spread all over? They will spread all over Ghana. No chiefs, yeah, all the 16 regions, look, they have an agenda. We are telling Mahama, these people have their own agenda. We don't say investors shouldn't come together. They are welcome with good documents, with respectful ones, not the arrogant ones. Many boo more. Ni manche ba yele hu ba ye. Ni ba je mambi. No tukudi ka ke la ke e ka cha e manche kun enye eje ye no. E kenye ba pleni ahe. E de man. Benye na ke ye man. Etema na na kela ke no ni ofi o ehi da ni ewu itu ake Ghana bi ebusa mi pa you fine Auntie Bami.
Okay, Auntie Mary, please go ahead.
Me ho ino ni nto ni mawie taha ni bi ni ngbawana eja ke nke afọ wo Ghana bi ji wo ni afọ wo ye Ghana alle wo ye Ghana wo da ye Ghana ni bi na ni mene ke wo shine ni wota ni ke wie mo jin ebujin ni wo wi oni ne kini na wo fe ko dan ye wo lifestyle mi wo fe ko dan shi wo ba she ni wo se ni wo na ka sin agbene le wo ma ete wo na ka sin agbene ahe wo ma ye wo de ni mi ji san ye wo ta sin ni wo gbe wo la gbote ni wo ho mancheme ene ya kan ha ni mancheme nye me ni ye ho si pon ni nye chonye ka ha gbo ni ye ka boy ji me ni ye ba ho si pon ka na si pon ka ha ni boy ho ni ye ho si pon ka ha anago me ni je boy papa ni je boy ni amahejo je boy ni wo ba ni wo ka ma hi si afibo e wo ene ni ye fi one ye ka be nimba wakalancho ya Ghana wakalancho ya Ghana ni laba to ya Ghana eja kana go me ni wo pe ame e ba fita wo he onye wo kana ke gbeme na ahisin gbeme na anagbe owo you know ba gbe owo the whole nsan Igbo e wo kaje tutu ni gbeme na fi owo ne ke ni bi ni atete nkuna ni gbeme na gbe owo na me ho na me shawolo na me feel Mane wole no ni bae ni waka wo here me ni gbe owo no ni waka wo here me so wo te ame to wa ba hishi ya wo je here o that is no mo ka hana ni ya no o that is no mo kokra ni mahama ba ni ame ye wo te ke jeje mo wana kwa me ni bi se mo yaka ni bi se mo ne ke ni mahama ba ni wona ke what is ake won ya Ghana ya lancho ya Ghana ani boba ni bo ehon cassette tell me ye bo be se tane te shieta manchaji ni ta kala mi hu iwo manche me ye 16 regions am Can you see a moko by your man? Can you see a Tangana be a fair bow no can honey? What's so marfing? Bamone was so marfing. We won't be on yake. Never. Well, no buy a man, you know. Never. Then Mahama Bane, Mahama Turkey day. Any jet no thing they take a high no. I got a Shanoni. Shanu Papa, oh, Shanu Papa. They are two. Go back on there as a washer. What you want, man, Jenny? You want man, your mama. What you want here? You want man. Never. Ni ever woman like Yano. Woman, can Ghana. Bayan quality woman who buy the Bayan quality and can go money. A sign benene, Chukudi, a man. A sign benene, what you could benete. She when you hear what I had to put in no, Mahama Nigeria on your to put in. The cat share the camera bluff. The doctor there who the cat on doctor. Doctor, it's an India. I can never have a doctor. Put their hand to come and stand in front of us and be telling what he's telling us. The water share and can water. And then a German tell you what don't, German tell me don't. What German tell you don't, none won't be. Many a woman, many one, you were 16 regions. I mean, no. What can you bully you away? What I can get, you know. Near Tashi. How can you hold the meeting? They hold a will be upon meeting. What can several bars and then a honey? What can we let? Then I hold the any conference. What can we tell about Tony and that man won't only not when you don't buy only what the name of fairness. You last one. You want me to tell you soon. And then I'm the trunk and about home man and the Bayano. Mahama Bani, Mahama by 4 years spending Mahama by she Mahama said, and a woman, whatever me share or he. Whatever Benny share can handle Mahama. Any GMA can have go no, whatever Benny share he. Whatever GIPC law, let's talk what was said. And logo was said. That's our parliament. The parliament to win that shot. Parliament here, parliamentarians are what I'm in that shot. 9 years between the NDC and the MPP together. What can you have in that shot? You are join it. Can you just have la? Can have me? What am the Kawase? What I the gun? Ghana, if I was hello. If I was hello. I can be a simple woman. I can come with the sheen and the Ebamo. I'm a family. I check a demonstration point. Ghana, you Jamie. Many. Now, money may not be touching my info. She can't send demonstration name Komukwea. Yeah, ma'am. Mama can be a ma'am. What I was saying, Tom, many were calling. What I was said by a Tom, what she and what they want to see. You want to see. You want to see how. Whatever bad no kaha ma whatever bad no kaha ma wa ka mahama let them check mla no na fio e against the black ni let them check and then nobody is against the law and what ba ni what say ni what more like a woman none will fall let mahama then check be fair more what ba ni what say ni what more like a woman what you under your man and I can ba ni what is on your man ka wow living down. One end can you be any PM you or can you want any no name? So far, he. So far, okay, if I was he. Ah, what to say? Okay, you know what I'm cancel you. You know what I'm planning you.
God send me if you money war, they follow me. God send me if I can move.
Accept. I tell you guys to go because of what you guys are doing in my country here. Now for Nigerians to traffic their girls to Ghana. Many she know what I mean. Now I'm trafficking to be Ghana now. Yes, I will. No. What can you to me work here? What your man? Your man and the way. Your ten is Chukudi. Never not true. Yeah, you're done. You're talking in a block. Show what was pan. The lemon. It's on fire. You was phone. The Caribbean said, I'm a Caribbean. I can promote to culture. I'm a Caribbean. I can promote to culture. Now, I'm a jammy. Yeah, think a few small. Okay, say. When you want any your what you know, farm so more. That's why you walk soon. Why you walk soon? What kind of be you or why you walk soon? What kind you walk when Nigeria be like the night club? Your sister will do that. The nominal phone. I want to the camera. Nigeria being hot. You were your suffering, you're not by a man. You have the one that can go to an home. Up to an immediate to an home.
Auntie. Auntie Mary. Auntie Mary, very well. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I know you are getting hype out there.
She's right. She's very right.
Auntie Mary Sua.
All right.
Or say, Yana Nanubu Fua, a Yanukre, share Asanko. Onukra ni punano how.
Yeah,
Asanko. She said that the whole village in Swafao. And yes, I may carry on Yao. Galam say, ye want to Crawford, watching Crawford, Ghana can company for some moon. And you then be crossed the far, Mamma, your moko for it.
For noise be what background hole.
So therefore, the Omoko hostel Munko they retreat because almost in Krofa, Omoko Shia Muho Akakabim for, so they have to come back and set whatever they are going to do over there. Now when you know a cosu, now you're friend, you have a Mahama, near cosu new. Yes, in fact, many of them are every and no more a good son said your pray a pen, I will soon crown. Not me, Yamish because Omukra move Nipa is Anam Nedia. What do you think the people will do? Ye can't wait to say Galam say you not Chinese voice ye, not Indian voice ye, West Africa, baby cry, see a friend everyone link night. What is going on? Ye was the Canada had down to but a recent greediness where the you will be that. Now, and yemi, ya said, and yet my form poor and a yes, Ajuman. Near Cassesi Kanaka. And you now say, no, we a gold border, and come to nobody a call room. Aya revo, aya mobo. Ye being for Mumma Jing and Kofi Kakrana, said you moon yet dear say, ye yet dear son, so ye yet dear factor. A Juman ni Proma. Anka go the ye, Nanka Moody creative factories be. What reserve ye the heading? Who reserve the who so is me? A brown woman for ye Juman ye. Mabuni ye Juman ye. Into Obia di Jumaboni bar. They also go into it. They is almost so move Yamaboni. They ye kuro no bar nebo. Says Yamu TV3 started a almost unim red. Says ya phone cover sellers in apple red. Bitter cola for no ni date for in our original mom. Muton and Drew. Or more drinks or Mukodi. I mean, what is going on? When the year catching your mom paying for say, ekuro say awo wono mu dos eye di oma be mu no eye yembo modia na omu a omu papers eye no yema omu a no ni papers they should go back to their country.
All right.
And na ekuro bia woni di obi biara nso woni di me identify mu ya bro.
Okay, thank you so much. Enti Ebusiafo, yeah, almost 1 hour. I want to give each of you 5 minutes to actually wrap up a little bit. Enti, let me start with our sister in the Volta region. But if you are not talking, mute yourself because feedback, no, a call video, people will complain about it. Ms. Sewa, our sister from the Volta region, please, you have 5 minutes to finally address everything. And then we'll see, because I don't want to stay much longer here like that. A couple of videos are made, then I'll also stay alongside for some time. Then I'll open the phone line for other people who are also out there, they want to join. Why?
Okay, brother, me da sipa. There me person men catch Ghana forces. See, I'm really not doing. And we support politics in the area wow. And your politics na and no sa MPP NDC no yen fa to nchen kra asem we aye kan no e Ghana asem e fa Ghana ho because e kro no say a MPP NDC fo ni nyina ye kan ye wo kro ha kro no say ana say sankrofo we e sorry na wo si wo kro ha omo nka say honam na ye NDC fo honam na ye MPP fo omo tu say Ghana fo ni nyina so. Enti da me person men kan kire Ghana for say sa party sem no yen jai to nchen na yen kan no kure e kire mpenifo no en kure de ye ya wo kan na wo hwa ye hi mi emfa me ho mi sa ne ma no kura mi hu kura wo ye peni na wo mbu ho a mi de no kure de me ka kire pen enti Ghana for sisa no kure no ye say yen jai MPP ni NDC sem na yen face ye president say Nigeria for yes or packing on kro. Penifo man penny media minions and Yankupo. Yankupo abo obia ni kro. And obia so on the president. Ye president na ye on Mahama. Sasuna Nigeria for some on president or on president ye Tinibu. And to Tinibu let's all channels on your crew ye manager for ye or no on Ghana president no. Omo na ebe kwa solve Nigeria problem am. Enti emre na do say Ghana youth yen sorry waka na yen pam sankrofo we every year krom. Now yen nya ya honto because say yen ntimi humi. Say the South Africa for kai omo aye we omo ntimi humi no. Sa na yeso yen ntimi humi wo ye krom. Wo fa ha Nigeria ni. Bisa say sankrofo ni Niger ni sankrofo no mo ba be sere sika wa. Ayi fa no mo da. Omo da overhead na se. Almost sorry, I'm with your bola. I'm in you go a big pata. Now, holding like Ghana me. Uko seke, oba no more gada bola. The almost says coming now. Now, Mukutan kitty. Me share me say, and then Guasia Benny. And then Ghana Panye. Street Sunan for 8 street so. One need your own ye. Card you not know move Sika. And when I am mind for some investors, Anna. And when I am mind 24 say, your mind 24 say, all the investment there back row. Sometimes me tnas na me ju wa me I say me kura me go school kura me business wa me to me tilapia kura me won yansan say san nema we mu san krofo we no want to me fa mu chichiri kura e be ye me atop here we agbese agole global NDC la is a party. It's a lie. Now, let us show these two political parties that we are not fools. Let them know, let us show them that we have sense. Always, Voltarians, we will not allow them to come. Remaining 2 years, you see them bringing their V8 to Volta region here and be deceiving us again. Let us put a stop to this kind of behavior. That NDC is a Volta region party. We should put a stop to that thing so that we'll clear these two parties away. Let me do that. Let's show these politicians that the power belongs to the citizens. We elected them, we voted for them, that they should come and say that. Some honorable, only are poor honorables. Honorable my foot.
Exactly.
Honorable Ben. Men catch Ghana for that politicians who will to talk here wa brotro. Into that one say and come on. Oh, free to pay almost not brotro no mujiri no pramu ni omubamu. Enti mini wo let na kro ha. Enti ya do mo ye ni abri na ekasa. Ya na baby eka kwasi atem bi akyere npa. Ye ni abri ba. Ya do na obi ama baby ka say na hona ni ona. E dey chima mo bra no mo betime. The I me kura make am hunte.
All right.
Nice.
All right. Thank you.
I don't say yeah Ghana for yeah so waka na fight am South Africa for. And you na chire so mo do mo man. We will say that sorry that obi village. But mo Ghana for ye friend mo say mo bra na yen dem mo say chire ye penny for say do mo ya no ye na nti wa na mo tutie. Ba mo say ya na mo sorry waka. Eko di eti eku ntokwa wo. Mo say this year na mo sorry waka. E show mo t-shirt eku ntokwa. Mo say akawale na mo dwane akọ. Somewhere, no, we fight now. We put our program. BBC, I'm well ticket. I'm way that out. I'm doing family. I bet you an apple. I bet come in war. I know one over two. Somia. I think I'm a person. You can't say I'm a person. Then I bet Bonnie on me a back room. I think I'm planning. And I was starting a man egu asase so epete almost setting that once I was Mahama nya buy omu nya tumi no I say oba take over Ghana belong to them and I say and I will he Mahama buy and na omu keep on pause.
Can you wrap up? Can you wrap up for us?
Me Ghana for montwi na satu patu we ni fi wo mi see and the son of the work class be na ebe ko family and the sick Ghana konja so a obe ya kuso man no ma e fa nipa no exactly se anya ku asem na ye ka wa ha nipa owo nyansa e ni ye we a ebe affect me man no ni ye do enu sa nipa no na e se ye fa no bra exactly.
All right, thank you so much. All right, thank you. Thank you so much. Let me give.
Summarize.
Yeah, Mbacho summarize me why.
Yeah, Kasa, Daddy, Kasa.
You know, with our civil saying, and I'm living the way I will sit here. Time be I support too. Until let's take opportunity. I want John Mahama say, only answer Ghana in India. The Kasania kind of crana, a man for say to do at who kill Nipa. John Mahama, you are killing human beings. You are bringing a war. So you are worse than those whom people accuse of insulting you, because you deserve even worse than insultations. Maybe you the army is lazy, the army is corrupt, and the army is coward. John Mahama, Nigerians can never stay with Ghanaians. Please get this wisdom. If you didn't have it, pray for it. Ghana is not for you. And Kuma, all those people, no, they didn't even attempt to bring Ghana and Nigeria together. It's not you, John Mahama. Because in the first place, no one answer, because I didn't cry my team. But because John Mahama, we are corrupt, we are ritualist, and you are only going to cause human blood. Oh, my innocent people, John Mahama, you are not intelligent. You are no more than Ghanaians. Please, you are not a superior person. You are an opportunist. Leave our lives for us and let Nigerians go back to their countries. Thank you, John Mahama.
All right, thank you so much. Let's go straight to the point and move away from all that. All right, Auntie Mary, just go ahead. Can you meet yourself?
Uninam suma nanchwe akwano uninam Ghana kroni de dodowa nanchwe akrono sasa yani nanchwe na tiho uninam oh Afianya baby hono getting to town hono mono there is a school.
Tema motorway, boom, boom.
Nanchena for school no. Nanchebi compound ni na ye nanchebi school room, classrooms ni na ye nanchebi na ye bia na ye bisa say ye president wo kuro no mu ana. Aye bia ye won penifo wo no mu ana. The APs, the supplement, the DCs, every pino, ye tumo, that for the Onkoko Mutini Mamu, tumo de bar. Namutivo, Yamuya and Samuko Parliament. You don't go to the field. And then no Tinama Ghana is saying, this is the reason why we are sinking. Sit down here, a dino, a do edubia, you work on the house. It doesn't sit down into for 50 years and a dynamic yahushi, and then drainage in a yakomono, a bola container him. A bola container couldn't him. And I sorry, and we are living with Japanese, we are living with Togolese, and we are living with all everybody. So we open our country for the time. Meanwhile, your country is sinking. Meanwhile, you don't even have a good toilet, a community toilet. You don't have nothing. African. Yeah, sorry, and you said you are from Ghana, right? Yes. I want to talk to you. What's going on? Okay, I saw I went online, and I've been saying for some time now that your president is promoting Ghana. Everybody come invest. And I say, I went again, and I saw garden going on, and I said, yes, Ghana is the whole Ghana is flooding. I say, so what is your president promoting? Tell me. So what is your president promoting? And he say, I don't know. I said, this African president are corrupt, they are wicked, they are mean, they are. I said, this is what I want you to do. I don't see the Ghanaians online demonstrating. When it comes to demonstration, I say, we Kenyans, we can demonstrate. Do you know what we did to Roto? And we say, no. I say, we put Roto in a sack and we zip him. So now Roto is in his corner. We want him. If he get up, he's in trouble. So you guys, I say, one of these days, I'll prepare myself and come and start advising you Ghanaians. You guys have to get up. I say, what is the name of that man? And I'm saying, Mahama. So you guys have to get up on that man called Hammer and put a sack. Do you know what is a sack? And I'm saying, I know what is a sack. Put it in that sack. You guys have to touch him and put him in a sack and zip lock him and tell him, warn him. If you get up from this corner, you are in trouble, Mahama, until he leaves. And so that's what we're going to do. We are getting to that point. We are getting to that level. We are getting to, because of the furniture you move between. Somebody has said, you training and train and tonight you couldn't, and I'm 19 moon shoe and something no moon shoe. Or not someone or moon and chain or moving to boo. I'm sure you're Kualado and not Kualado. And when I see your son crossing in and be fine and general, may your Koya come and Koya echo share. There be an Intribubo in the middle of the city. How come in Intribubo? Be in the middle of the city of Accra. And training has to be in the villages. To yen on I was a muya farm. I was a muya farm. Or one on you, or one yam and one or more farm. And a farm is so a more farm and then one did it. And do some of the Diana or dear Rano, no more chat, no more dear see a man Rano. It is a and then training Pia Bonting and from 90th Street to see you. And say, Juma, let us a wood children and German nature, so 2 hours, and then 20 dollars. On one play with them, on doors. Now, 2 hours now, we'll quit Juma. Now we'll train. Now, dear me, person, me catch the gun for me. This young man said, I buy this away, Jimo Tuina. I buy or see where Jimo Tuina. And today, make some back and I'm going to Jimo Tuina. What was Calvert to oh, Piano walk out for 22 term. Now, Utu baby, now you see Nanke and Africa. And shoot them. Say, 20 now, to be to shut down car and be in your car. Get into your car and move and go. Oh, dear, because we're king and cake. Because the channel for you know. Nigeria for no mu kuro mu ina Nigeria for ye no ya wo kuro mu ye say yen ye Ghana for ye say ye nje ye say Muhammad must go and it is now Muhammad pack yourself and leave. Say.
Thank you so much. Let me go straight to Auntie Maggie. Auntie Maggie, quickly, so we can wrap up here, and then I'll sit up and
me the question be Shasiama. Yep, Muhammad. President me pacho ambrase mu. Uko na plane no na wo hwe asase na ase no hu sen. Na omo asase na ase, how do you feel about them? And what is your next action? Because we see from kasa wo ka kire ye no amaye hu say enya ade a wo be hu bibia we see enya engineering work blemadan no mo sisi ye kura no oma pai gota kesia oma ye baby a nsu no be fa akogupum ene oma to nti den na ye wura mahama wo be ya fa ho. Secondly, ekro mu ensio afa ho epuni ho ensio ne wo ho enne awo no omunnim ye nananu nti omunni duo ma ye ensio me kai say taman earnings wo so no omo distance a wo to go nko ensio no nchen if you say ensio tano ewo ho ensio pra ewo ho black volta ewo ho white volta ewo ho ene wo mo amambo mu bi menjamo bebre wo ho wo mo to go room ma ensuo no kura baby onu nam no o mo yie fi wa kotu baby a omo ka omo betumi anya o sika eden na we ya from ensuo yikuru thousands of people say see the American exosun they say yare ba betie sigana because ensuo na manfo name me hu boys bi no mo di dokunu wo car bi so because come di wo mu no mo di biane e wo car no ma ensuo afa car no so a se bi ensuo na e kono so ye clean water rubbish ni feces ni nyame nyina ni nemu enkrofo ma ye fa o mu fi ensuo no se si a yare ti si krom ha ye were hospital and probably why to be a cater for all of us and I'm going to fly mu ho akwabucha for them.
Very good question.
Na ye how ti my mo for say me bisa wasem bi o ye ramahama ye de ye ka wo beka se wo beba bechi but uchi a enye because ni otwa sa no oni se ne chi achia yen na ebetumi aka. No one will say something is going wrong. Almost me will say, Yan kai yen penny for ya, ye penny for ya quincia. Now, yen usher to. And then in see you crew anyone mount from Colania na aka baby. Wash a fita wakwa bomb pies a wood danyamias. Yame ben I would done.
One of him.
But Ghana for na see me bisa because here were grassroots. Almost was a black man grow for. Now crony there was a fight. Adentia because Ghana for himself same 2 year. I na say the breezy and now covering an issue. Only Ghana for so now. Now must say as some man some bisa on say God is now emwesisi na omuyi gu kwan nchen na nsuo santo na esanko gata nimu a sesi ayeyi gata nimu a enyi na edibebu beebi wo wa edi bola ni nyina begu ana de esisa wo mpuna no nyina na Ghana samba ne tibie mu fufura na omusi mi nsambisa wo se kiosks na omudi esisi gota so no I won't want a team or be at only kiosk and a 10 akoto. Na omu ye oloso and I drew a street to aye brasa. omudi fi eka kuru e den na we ye fa ho afei me ba immigration force mpacho suma na yesuma mi na nyame na meka.
Very good. I love it. I love
na
it.
force me bisa immigration force say the last work Ghana for coin omudi petition rain 3 days you will say mu ye juma after 3 days e den na e koso because your minister back be catch you say there be buses e back room had in Nigeria for about thousands. Yes, remu e asembisa. When me nyina ya asembisa ye pese muma ye humboaye. Ye pe ahemfu ho. Ghana for me send mbisa ahemfu say. Adenti na mutum asase anase mulisi mu asase e ma hoho e ma kromafo a omubenya baabi kakra tena omunya na musambubu o kios no muda bontin no munyamubu abontin e asembisa ye na nanu omusi ni mbisa
Epita.
Hello.
Mute why?
Auntie Maggie
yeah the only say Ghana for say parliamentarians mbisa mo say Parliament no omu vote ma mo say munkope munko amu vie ni mo fi akese and say mo lazy with district assemblies any municipal assemblies now assemblymen no entumi lazy with the community and the unit committee na mo hu ye du hi asem ana say mo kotra ho ahye mrate mpacho ya asembisa ne tosu no victims are yedisi kabeko akoma omu yesi ensu ya yiri omu so bi edan bu a obetuna hi mo be man saglimi na Ghana for na ese me bisa o nipa mo chawo me ni nsamu because bebre say o ma ye homeless they say also no homeless for Nigeria for kitesi kasi womu obi jetere ye 20 Ghana obi jetere ye 2000 Ghana ni jetere no ode ye no pojo onya be bi awada sesi a ne sika ne bi akuri obeden e no ne ma ejiti uko market so a ahoho ya ji market na fa pamuti for market no yera mahama Ghana for se me bi south say uko amano ninu uko kan say pojo juma no eye Ghana for dia uba ye hu ashim bia Ghana for se in south say e den na ekoso nkrofo no nda hu ye retailer na say emri bi beba ubeje retail na ma Ghana for medamase kakra metumi akan edosu na mesi me ya ebeji mu mre nyina enti yempin for Ghana for ya hemfo ya parliament for Ghana for asemo musi nimbisa mu medamase.
Thank you so much. I mean, your questions and the line of questions, no, are very, very in-depth. Trust me. I love that. Most people are hitting to join us on the line. So, but 1 minute, because I have a lot of people who want to join.
2 seconds be assembling to us. They work on. So, I am for no so good anymore. I am for no good anymore. My area, if you Ghana, no, we know more more than anybody else. We started in 2019, but our system, I mean, who say a lot of follow, say, but I don't know, say, I am for no sanity, say, no, do maybe I say, can I kind of credit too much? Do maybe I'm not quite say, who did you or matter, but say, they stay in them kind. Some way are him food. Now we are politicians, especially we are president. Now we name answer. See, I can say, oh, my, what media, but it do maybe a for Unquala or 1 year, 2 years. Who Casapa would make us don't be silly. Once again, I will say, what did you be at
exactly.
Don't be silly.
Exactly. Yeah.
But what to name my papa for because all we know maybe I am fatter. So let's play our own part. So they are part of the problems. So now I blame Mahama more because on that view, I said, what are they here?
Yeah.
I'm one can say Ghana, Nigeria, one country. The whole like just say in Sembibri, and TM focus on Mahama, and I hope to say top was 22 already. And yet this is not the first time and the second time. Yeah, what also is our program, yeah. If we have no more, they come out the whole Facebook, there be an yes, I don't know.
Okay.
They welcome Mahama, meaning email address, Minister of Foreign Affairs, Minister of Interior. Sana de biami.
Uko share.
Sa omunsaka, we just address omunsaka.
Mami papa come say when you access media. Only Ghana for say, me can say Mahama say. So see free border na microphone room ni dina we see baby otino. Ombubu ni wo nyina non-real hedge. Mo fa bodyguard ntu ono ni yire ni mma nyina ho ye nyina ye free e wo mem. Entinu na ono so obetumi atra bicycle so ane nam. She ends Ghana for say me anchire.
Very good.
Me dem omo ask me one email address here na Facebook and I know 3 days ago, 4 days ago, was 24 share a year. I know Facebook made this CID boss, no, or nay, a year will be the parrot a year, the mouth, parrot mouth. Latin, you was a Martin in Ghana, it will be the parrot mouth. And the CIA boss, and I could trap picture. What I say, Oba Penny to say, Sabu, Oba Penny to say, my position say, we a lawyer cry, Sabu, Obi Admiral Kama. Now, I dear Cran Buffin say, and one day no need a picture, secretary picture. How many Ghanaians even get access to take pictures of? So many say, and I made the conference, but they call the whole Facebook, and yes, some Kitra, and yes, I follow energy on, and because I follow so, I mean, found, send them here, they're right, but at least what he says, I don't know in any grass here. A whole security agent, we CIA boss. Nigeria for 2 years in the whole world. What's any Bowie? What was she tell now? Only could take pictures. Not once, twice, 3, 4 times. And today I'm going to say that this is a kind of forgetting.
All right, guys. Thank you so much.
Press conference. And so, now police report see one. On to me, Bambekasa, and yet it's all 2 of near higher. What a press conference. And so, yes, a group I didn't know, see, in Nigeria for the answer. And so, the prepare multi now, what we are wanting. And there can be to say press conference, and then I think 16 regions thing now. So you have 2 ideas to the incline my no on one 16 regions. Chief
Sevita.
Yeah, 2 ideas.
Guys, I think I have to wrap up. Sevita, sound very.
2 ideas, Papa. Near come almost certificates why you need the 2 ideas. Into some mother singing in way dear. On quite for now, no go to 2 more. And ideas not Ghana for you who said, Empire 2 more dears. Then your Baba ya or didn't cross for almost 3 because he had trauma so on kind, all kind of mistakes. On for me in Ambra. We are inclined not to no fun home back to the government.
A duro for every back row, Hano, and yet easy. A duro, yen penny for when ye top institutions, the Omudano, Omubelmina, Omuko, Hamoko, Omu dear duro and Cassan, Omudi bear, no mudi trap picture. And so I catch and penny for Nina.
All right, guys. I have to wrap up here. I have to end here because time is fast spent. Unfortunately, no. I want to do. A lot of people want to call in, and I have most people also trying to reach out. Our brother James want to reach out, and other people also want to call. The line keep beeping, but I keep. So we're gonna end it here, and then we're gonna see how it's gonna be like. All right, guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much. The feedback. I know most of you are complaining about the feedback. Let me use this opportunity. Next time, I'm going to address my people to tell them if you want to join us, please be at a very quiet place and don't work on any other thing because the feedback is too much. I'm going to open the phone line after a while, but let me just make sure I do one or two stuff. I have 20 minutes to wrap up, and then I'll open the phone line in a few minutes. You understand what I'm saying? So it is very very important that I keep it safe. The line keep bumping in and out, so I have to just um uh Auntie Maggie, I think say I still have the feedback coming in. I still have the feedback coming in. That's why I didn't want to. Yeah, the feedback is coming in. I need to really check what's going on with the feedback. All right, guys. So thank you so much for being here with us. Thank you so much. I think Auntie Maggie have something to say. Auntie Maggie, just give me a second. I'm gonna call you so you can just give us what you want to say. Okay. Sorry that my system is kind of bumping here and there. So that's why I have to end the call right quick. And let me see if I can still see if you guys are there. But my line keep bumping in and out. That is why I bump out quickly. Senator Tiano, thank you guys all for being here with us. I'm gonna just continue to do one or two stuff because I need to punch holes in a couple of stuff, and I need to make sure you guys see. I know most of you have seen the video where His Excellency was actually doing this, and for me, I feel like it's not the best of things. That is why I am here, and that is why I brought our people here, and that is why I have the people that I want them to come and talk about this issue down here. The phone lines will be open, and I want our brother James. You are trying to join us. If you can hear me, brother James, please you can call in. So I will pick you up on the show 0592324421, 0592324421, 0592324421, brother James. If you want to reach out, please call me quickly so I will pick you up on the show so you can also share your mindset because our time is very very deep and we are almost running out of time here. So please, if you want to reach out, kindly call me 0592324421, 0592324421. So this is what happened just after the flood, and I want to talk about this whilst I wait for the call. I want to talk about this because I feel like His Excellency John Dramani Mahama has erred, and because he has erred, I want to make sure I address that issue right here. You have your people that went through flood. Okay, Ghanaians went through flood for like 2 days, 3 days. People lost their home, people lost their property and stuff like that. And then all of a sudden, I saw this thing surfacing with the president and his entourage wearing white and saying they are thanking God. I asked myself, what are they thanking God for? That is a question. What are they thanking God for? What is the thank God for? What is the whole program for? The question here is when you have people that are struggling, people that are actually having homeless night and stuff like that, they don't have anything to eat. And I know you put in some measures and stuff like that, but again, coming to do this program tells me that you are not thinking about the ordinary Ghanaian. If I were you and as a president, I would postpone this program because I don't see why I have to thank God when the whole Ghana is flooded, when the whole place is flooded. I don't see why I have to organize such a program. Now, if you go through that same program that like I'm talking about, it tells me that you place the program ahead of the ordinary Ghanaian. You place this program as a very, very important program ahead of the people that have gone through the flood. And if I were you, I'll put on black because people have lost their property and lost their lives. Yet we have our president, John Dramani Mahama. No, I don't hate him though. I am saying this because I feel like His Excellency John Dramani Mahama is not feeling what the people are feeling. Because if you have about 4,000 people displaced. Almost 28 people have lost their life and counting. And you still want to come and do a national Thanksgiving service and wear white with the pastors on the floor. I feel like you really don't know what is going on. I feel like you are not in touch base with the people. I feel like you really don't care. And the pastors, I mean, let's watch this. Let's watch this. Let's watch. Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Oh, ma.
You're online. Pachakoso.
Yeah, that when you ask your mom, Cassana Cassa, ye, Mahama questions, you're fine. Nadia Baquest, Ghana 40, I said, Mahama, Ghana, and you. It's a Ghana, question Mahama. I tell you, for no share, you know, or the dance, only me, why in your bay, yeah, and so let you for the Panania J. Mahama Benyaka Ghana, Sina, Nigeria, Fabit, is Yada. Mama ni yoye inara. Mama tesuro o siri Ghana for. Nina oye no celebration na oye no ntiase. Mama ni yoye adwomboro mama tin. Na nyame wo bepia mama ka. Mama ba da form. Ghana sama wo bepia mama ka. Nso no yiri ya no. Tuku di tima nso di yiri ye. Nigeria fo tima nso di yiri ye. Boni mo di Ghana. Nipo mo pu ni Ghana. Ani mo jo mo shogu Ghana no. Ani na Ghana sama fo Ghana sa afiliation. Na ya bibia Muhammad nim yoyo ni sanru na ageni besi last year na ageni si yo nim enti mo ma ye wusa je oye ni na ni da ho on free Ghana nto se Ghana na wo free o hide ne ho no awurade wo so be tua ne ka me ni anda so wate na ye dia Ghana fo esu ye ri pa wu mama wo ba ye lasa nso yiri ye ma na yi fili se she ye e ma ni pa wu tro o de ko ba ni pa wu ma go sie enanke 26 or 36 adan we post wo kwa yi we ya so kwa ya was amanfo was take na kuro na ba na ko na saya ka me nya mo atra ya de wo ya no was ampa ni mama
nya wo che yi insult if you misel
ya de kwa de saya wo
alright
kan sa foni oni ya wo de mama ya ni so sa yo sa kasa fa ko di wo ni wo Nigeria na Ghana fo nya wo to we said asma yo kasa ti said asma yo mi abema baba ya da mwase why
all right bye. I'm telling you, people are boiling up here, guys. Try my best to actually control the anger. And I'm telling you, you see what people are saying. When you have flood and people are struggling, people are dying, you have, and instead of the president to wear black, instead of him to wear black, Mr. President, look, I feel like you really don't understand what's going on here. That's how I feel, Mr. President. Unfortunately, people are getting disappointed. Guys, the phone lines are open 0592324421 0592324421.
Not because our journey is complete, but because every nation.
Reverend. I'm so disappointed when I see the men of God that I believe and trusted and love so much, not able to tell Mr. President, even though you have scheduled this Thanksgiving service, even though this has happened, even though the Bible is saying that in every calamity you have to thank God, under these circumstances, let's hold on a bit. I'm so disappointed in some of the pastors. I'm so disappointed. 0592324421 0592324421
must occasionally stop to remember to give thanks, to reflect.
Mr. President, stop to give thanks to God. To me, from where I sit, I feel like that is not the right thing to do, Mr. President. Look, it is good to thank God. It is good to do what you did, right? But not at the point where you have 4,000 people displaced, 28 and counting people dead as a country along the coast of Ghana. And then you want to celebrate and you want to thank God for that. What are you thanking God for? What are you thanking God for, Mr. President? You see, sometimes you have to put yourself in the shoes of the ordinary Ghanaian, the ordinary person sitting behind the yards, looking at what is going on. If I were you, this program should be postponed to a better date for us to have people that have lost their loved ones to come together with us in the national, whatever we can do it, to ensure that we have a peaceful Thanksgiving service. Why should you do this? And I'm so disappointed in the pastors and the people that gathered together in the name of Thanksgiving. What are you guys thanking God for? Look, according to what I'm hearing, there will be more floods. There will be more. This rain is not something that is just going to end. Because look, like the way some of my panelists are saying, Ghana is choked. Accra is choked. Everywhere is choked. We have people coming in their numbers, generating a lot of tons of Ebola. We don't have the system to control that. It's a shame. From J.J. Rollins all the way to Mahama, all of them, is a shame. You guys have failed to do what you have to do. All you do is to create a lamp site where we can go and fail, go and throw the ball out there. Nobody is coming up with a system to generate heat into thermal, to run a thermal plant to generate electricity from our waste. All we know is to in parliament. And I told you the last time I spoke with one parliamentarian, and I was so sad. I was so sad to the sense that I don't even know what to say. I'm telling you. And somebody told me, Albans Babi said that some of the MPs are so diabolic to the sense that anywhere they go, they are looking for little money. They travel to ECOWAS parliament in Nigeria, and their interest is to get money. Their interest is to connection. Their interest is petrol connection. That is all their interest is. And that is why we have influx of people coming to Ghana. We are creating tons of Ebola, and we think that the people that the Indians, like the people living in Accra and other places in the coastal, is their fault. Mr. President, it's a disappointment if I hear you saying that whatever happened in Accra is not engineering, whatever. It's a disappointment. When I sit and look at the flood, when I see you on top of the earth looking at what is going on in Accra, I see disappointment in your face. I see sadness in your face. I see that you are regretting even being a president. I see that when I look at your face, and I can tell that what is going on is not what you are expecting. But because you allowed that to happen, it's because you allow people to fail Accra. I saw a video of, and I have some of those videos. Let me check on my phone and I'll put that video. When we have foreigners gallivanting around circle under the bridge. Some of them bath, defecate, and do things there. As I speak with you now, look, the system is not working. And I'm saying, and I'll continue to say, Ghana is sitting on a timing bomb. I'm telling you, like the way our brothers were saying, overpopulation can cause a civil war. Trust me, it will happen in Ghana one of these days, because I'm telling you, there are 3 countries that are sitting on timing bomb in Africa: South Africa, Nigeria, and Ghana. We are sitting on a timing bomb. The youth are watching what the leaders are doing, and one day there will be an uprising. One day, I'm telling you, one day there will be an uprising. When that uprising comes, don't blame anybody, His Excellency. Don't blame anybody, because you have watched, you have supervised, and you have seen what is going on. Yet you said nothing about it. Yet you allow people to come into Ghana without looking at their documentation. Even in Ireland, even in Europe, Europeans are saying illegal immigrant must go. I have seen the video. I have the videos with me. If you want, I will show it and I'll play. Even in Europe, Europeans are playing, they are doing the same thing. Illegal immigrant must go. A time is coming that any African person that have displaced to any country will have to return back home. How are we prepared to come back home? How is our people doing out there? What are we doing? What are our presidents doing? Let's play the video. Oh God.
And to renew its covenant with the Almighty God.
Now, Mr. President, the questions are simple. What kind of covenant do you want to renew with God? Tell me. What covenant? What sort of covenant are we talking about here? Look, I believe strongly that the church you attend, some of us attend our church, we were trained very well. And I'm telling you that what you are doing is out of place, Mr. President. It's out of place. Mr. President, I'm not joking. This is out of place. If you allow thousands of people to enter into Ghana in the name of ECOWAS, and you allow the influx of Nigerians and other African nationals to enter into Ghana and generate tons of Ebola, and we don't have the correct system to control that Ebola, and you come and tell me that this, what happened in Accra, it is human error, people throwing Ebola. When they don't have anywhere to throw the Ebola, just tell me, where do you want them to throw the Ebola, Mr. President? Where do you want people to throw the Ebola? Give me one example where you want people to throw the Ebola. Because even what to eat, some of them don't have it. They create the Ebola in their home, and they cannot find where to throw the Ebola because the successive government have failed to identify the means to use common Ebola to generate heat, to generate thermite, to run something. Honestly, to be honest with you, it is unbelievable. Mr. President, I am telling you that what is going on, and if nobody, Reverend Steve Ingham, I really don't know. The big pastors in Ghana, this program should never come off. This program, it should never happen. In the name of Thanksgiving, when people are dying, when people cannot feed, when a lot of people are counting their losses, Mr. President, and you want to say national Thanksgiving? If not because of political motivated, or people have been giving money to come and do that, I don't really understand what is going on here. Look, the amount of calamity that is coming, it is, I'm telling you, some of us, when we sleep, we see things. The rains have not stopped. More rains are coming. I can tell you, more rains are coming, and it will come. The rains coming to the extent that a shower bunker in circle was displayed. And I see that shower people swimming. Oh, God, what is going on here? Do we have a system at all, Mr. President? Please. You see the number of people that were here talking. People are just getting angry. People are boiling. People are ready to spill a lot of things. I have to try to control, but people want to spill a lot of things, Mr. President. The anger in people are too much. The anger, the kind of things that are boiling, is too much, Mr. President. We need you to do the right thing at this point in time. You can't open the border for everybody to enter into Ghana when you don't have a proper system. We don't have a proper roads. We don't have a way to dispose bola. We don't have a way to dispose water. We don't have a proper drainage system. And you are telling me that what happened was the cause of the people that are living in Accra, Mr. President? It's incredible. It's totally incredible. Now I have somebody calling. Let me just pick up the call, because I'll pick the call in the middle of this. Honestly, I'll pick the call in the middle of the program and I'll go on with it. Hello? 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 Yeah, bro, you are online. Yeah, you can go ahead. Go ahead. Hello?
Am I on?
Yes, you are on. Just make sure anything around you will be a bit silent, so we'll have a smooth conversation.
All right. Thank you.
All right, go ahead.
First of all, thank you for giving me the opportunity to have this conversation with my Ghanaian people. There are some of the things that we Ghanaians have to know about this current president ruling Ghana right now. Ghanaians have to know that this president is a cursed president. I know what I'm saying, especially the NDC people will not like it, but that is the bare fact that I have to say, that this president is a cursed president, because in his first term, we experienced a whole lot of incidences that is clearly telling us that this man is a cursed president. Number one, we never experienced anything like doing so, but it was Mohammed's first time Ghanaians experienced what we call doing so. That's number one fact. Another fact is, in his time, 2015, that we had similar flood, which took about more than 200 people lives in Ghana. Ghanaians shouldn't forget this. Ghanaians, you shouldn't forget this. This is why I am saying this president is a cursed president, because it is not normal that anytime this man will come into power, some of these things will be happening in Ghana. It's not normal. And we should know very well that this man is a cursed president. Now, this same president, in his first term, we had a lot of crises, like electrical crisis, which many of Ghanaians' jobs were lost. Many Ghanaians, they lose their jobs. If we could remember, that brought this doom. So many jobs will collapse, many businesses will collapse through this in Mohammed's term. So in this second coming term too, we have experienced the same thing. Now we've experienced another flood, which has taken people's life recently. We should also not forget that 16 students were also killed by accidents during Mohammed's time. And the biggest one, which is the biggest tragedy that we have never experienced in our life history in Ghana, like helicopter crash. Helicopter, which has taken our top men. I mean, some of the ministers. So all this is telling us that this man has innocent blood in his hands. No, I'm not joking. As I said, people may not want to hear this, but it is the fact. If we will sit down and summarize, or we sit down to calculate things, if we sit down to observe Mahama well, we would see that this president is a cursed president. Though Ghanaians didn't see it coming, Ghanaians never expected this, but it has come to life. And this is the time that we have to come to our senses to know that this man, no, I don't want to use some words on him, but that's a fact. We must know that this man is a curse.
I see.
So if there's something that we have to do, it's either we will pray to God for him to forgive us, because we never expected this, and I don't think any Ghanaian out there will be happy how things are moving in Ghana right now. You know, another one that I want to add is this flood that has taken over Accra. Some of us may not understand why this flood has happened. But I want to tell you that, do we know that this flood is cleaning the system? Do we know?
Yeah, I know. I spoke before.
Because,
let me just chip in this before. I spoke with one of the spokesperson of the Woolomen in Accra. And all along they've been angry with respect to Nyama Ekoso in Ghana. Just that they don't talk about it. So they weren't expecting the number of people that died, but whatever the rain is a way of cleaning the system and to take away the filthy lifestyle. Those people that are having strip nightclubs, those people that naked themselves on the street of Accra, those that were doing all sort of things. This is a way of cleansing. So it's going to happen again. There's more rain coming. It's coming.
It doesn't end there. My brother, it doesn't end there. No. Do we know the type of substances in the system? Because Colos, red, Tramon, and other substances. Do you know that this flood has taken most of them out of the system?
Oh my God!
Yeah, it was taking all your belongings, all the kiosks and where these Nigerians and the foreigners who are selling all these stuffs, and the flood has taken all.
You have given me the clue.
That is it. So sometimes when something happens, sometimes when something happens, it doesn't happen just like that. It happens for a reason.
Whoa.
I can tell you, yes, because do you know that they are using some of the chemicals and some of the hospital equipment for this abortion? I'm talking about the foreign, especially the Nigerians.
Yeah, I know they sell a lot of things.
So they really have to do or clean all these things, because the land Ghana is a holy land. It doesn't want all those things. It's prohibited. So some of us may not understand why this flood, but it has a reason.
Thank you so much, man.
And what is surprising me is that it will never happen in any of our presidency time, including only Mahama's time, that this thing is happening. So we should ask ourselves, why Mahama? Why is it only happening in Mahama's time? Why?
Very good question. Anyway, thank you.
That is why. Okay. I think for me not to take much of your time. So I think I will allow other people want to come in.
Yes.
Okay.
0592324421, 0592324421. Guys, if you want to call in, you can still call in. Auntie Maggie, I think you still have something to say. You can call in again, 0592324421. So, like I was watching this, right?
God and with one another. Today, therefore, we gather not as members of different political parties, of ethnic groups or religions, but
oh my God. Not again, Archbishop. Not again, Archbishop. This is not the time to do this. I expect you all to wear black. I expect all of you to wear black. No, I'm not against any pastor here. I'm not against any bishop. I'm not against any archbishop. But I'm saying that under that circumstances, before this program, I was expecting you guys to advise His Excellency John Dramani Mahama that because we have lost life and because we have over 4,000 people displaced, we don't have to do this. We have to do it when the time is right. Not at this time. Not at this time. 0592324421, 0592324421. I have somebody on the line right quick. Let me pick it up. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, Auntie Maggie, you can go ahead.
Me pacha Ghana for say me bisa asofo so asem. Manwie na me poe. Nti me dia asofo de no so. Ghana for say me bisa asofo say ade a ebema oku ewu ana say ade a ebe say ade nko ahu kom no betimi ahya na afenso flood ebe omo enhu ana ebonowa yesi me bisa no say owohe ni kan no ye na kan si no yes a no mo hia Ghana for na eka owu ba chew ene asofo ni nyina kojira because so say epampase bompaye dra ewrade asise nsu afa Ghana for si bin kan tra asofo nyina say V8 na omajiji na omuntumi nka asempa no na omuntumi nji Ghana for si how no omu wo ho akonta omu bebo emfa ho asori a lady Ghana for na esi me nka nkyerɛ osi omo amu course a Thanksgiving ni nyina omu wo atembuo a omu beye ewe ewrade ni because ebinum sun na mo ani agi Ghana for na esi me nka nkyerɛ mu ne eto so a ye last one say Ghana for Ghana for say me country journalist for no say ye ma omu ka omu aka omu anu atu omu say ye country omu say oman ne bo a omu so omu ka ho radio station omu ntumi nko enti so omu be sorry na omu aye omu adwuma yie dia anka ebebua president ko ya candidate actually ya ka hefu di actually ya ka so fufu journalist amaka mo anu otu musumudi if I talk me that say.
Thank you so much, Auntie Maggie, for coming in. God bless you guys. It's very important. So I'm going, I will end in the next 30 minutes though. So, but if any call come in, I'll pick it up. 0592324421, 0592324421. So let's go quickly and do this.
as one people under God, we come with grateful hearts, acknowledging that every blessing we enjoy.
As a matter of fact, Mr. President, there's nothing like a blessing right now. People, 4,000 people have been deployed. I don't know why you have to do this, Mr. President. I really don't know. You see, sometimes when you do things like this, I'll punch holes. Holes now me punch, you know. I have people who are very enlightened that will like what I'm talking about. And people that are so myopic and thinking in their brain as NDC, they will not like it because they think, say, you are making His Excellency unpopular. But I really don't care about that. I feel, say, we have to do a national mourning day instead of National Thanksgiving Day, Mr. President. So the national mourning day must come in when we found all those people that were taken away by the water and we buried them successfully, we have to do a national mourning day before we think of doing a national Thanksgiving day. When you have flood taking people, yesterday there was rain again. I saw some places again flooded. I saw a video where Raf was all being commanding one guy to stop putting things in the dustbin because there's no place to put in a hole or something. There's no place to trash anything, Mr. President. We are failing. The system is failing. And I think that your people are not telling you what you have to do. We have to create, even Zoom Lion, they are not able to take all the baller we are creating in Ghana. Even in Accra, Zoom Lion is not able to take care of that. Why can't we build a power plant with a steam turbine? Why can't we? There's one down here, just 21 minutes away from my location. There's one just down here, Mr. President, and they are paying good money, Mr. President, because they are generating power. Mr. President, we can do this. This is easy. If you think that we need investors to do this, Mr. President, you have to bring those investors. Baller is the thing that is engulfing Ghana. And the last time I saw a baller somewhere, and I'll show you guys, baller in the middle of Accra, the mayor of Accra, in the middle of Accra, there's baller. And people cannot find where to throw the baller. I saw another video in second where one guy threw a baller somewhere and the guys arrested him and they were beating him up before. Now they have seen that if you throw a baller, it will cause trouble. There's nowhere to go and trash the baller. Yet, Mr. President wants to go and do a national Thanksgiving Day when we don't have a plant that can process the baller that we have. Mr. President, elsewhere, baller is a commodity. Elsewhere, every day there are baller cars coming to take a baller because they want more baller to generate more energy. We have enough baller in Ghana and we are not able to use it to generate anything, and it's killing us. And then you want to tell us, you want Ghanaians to believe that that happened, this flood that happened. You see, when I look at him talking, excuse me, Mr. President, when I saw you talking like that, I was like, where are we? Is he trying to confuse people? Is it that you think? And see, most Ghanaians are gullible to the sense that whatever he will say, they will believe it. Most Ghanaians cannot process things quick to understand that he's not telling us the truth. Most Ghanaians are so quiet to the sense that some of them, they give them money, no, they keep quiet. V8, no, they keep quiet. But Mr. President, I have a series of questions to ask you. And I hope that one day I will meet you face to face, because the questions I'm going to ask you, I'm looking for straight answers, Mr. President. How much is it going to take us to build a power plant that will use our baller? Look, if you don't know the process, as an engineer, as a CTA, I still can give you some face value stuff. All we need is to have a boiler, okay? Let me tell you what you don't know. All we need is to have a boiler that will take all our energy, all the filth we are throwing. This boiler will take everything, we put it into it, it will salt everything, and then it will go into the boiler. The boiler will it will use the same energy that we are creating from the baller, and then it will do all these things we're looking for. Run into a turbine and we can have electricity running out there. We are not doing this. We are sitting there. We are thinking of how to create electricity from hydro. We are thinking of gas. We can use the same thing with our baller. The baller that is killing us today. We can use it to do this. Yet you want to do a national Thanksgiving Day. I wonder how many of you
ultimately
how much they pay them
from him.
How
Our
much
national journey reminds us of an enduring truth. Faith without works is dead, says James.
Mr. President, I'm a Christian. I'm a bona fide Assemblies of God member, but we see sometimes when you speak, I feel like you are doing a lip service. The Bible says that, I don't want to start quoting scriptures here, but you see, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh, Mr. President. But for yours, it's not out of the abundance of the heart. You're a communicator, so you know which buttons to press, Mr. President. Because if I were you, I would not organize the national something. No way. I'm not going to do it when I have 28 people. 28 people. You don't have to see this as normal. We have flood happening in Ghana over and over again. But anytime flood happen and take lives, we have to be serious as a country. We have to do something about it, Mr. President. I'm getting so disappointed. I'm so disappointed to the sense that I'm not able to look into the mirror, into myself, and see myself as a Ghanaian. I'm not able to see your face and say that you are the president of the Republic of Ghana. I expect you to come and say, Ghanaians, we have failed. That's the thing. The first thing I'm expecting from you when you were talking, You have to say, dear Ghanaians, or ladies and or my fellow Ghanaians, we have failed. We have failed totally. And we agree that what is happening in Accra is a systemic failure, and we're going to tackle it. I don't want, when you come saying that people are throwing baller when you don't have a system to take up the baller, who is going to create a system for the baller to be generated into something else, Mr. President? It is you. We voted for you. You are taking our taxes. So we are expecting you to do the job. If you didn't do the job and you now come and sit there, or you fly on top of us and now telling us what to do and what is going on, it's a shame. And if I were you, I would not fly up there. I would rather walk with the people to go and see what is going on. If I were you, I will walk before. I will walk to a certain limit. Or after I fly on top, I will walk to places to see what is going on. Walk with the people. Feel the pain of the ordinary Ghanaian. See children that are being evacuated from places. Young children that are being evacuated from places, that kids, babies. And then you want to organize a national Thanksgiving, Mr. President. I'm so sorry to say that is a shameful act. I'm so sorry to say, Mr. President, that is not the thing you have to do, because it is not right at this material moment. We have to be doing national mourning service. National mourning service. That's what we have to do.
Not because our work as a nation is complete, but because gratitude is the beginning of wisdom. We pause to acknowledge that every blessing we enjoy, our peace, our unity, our democracy.
Mr. President, I am patiently waiting to hear you to talk about this under this, because look, when you meet people like this and do national Thanksgiving, you have to mention the number of people we've lost. Oh, if you refuse to mention, it's not like we don't like Mr. President. Oh, no, we are talking about the issues. We are tackling the issues, the drainage systems, the things we have to do that we are not doing it. Some politicians are selling land. Some politicians are buying land and they are blocking waterways. Order from above, Order from above, Mr. President. Order from above. Order from above. The kind of flood that Accra all the way to Nungo Pampram, down there to Cape Coast experience, it is not about the system. Ghana is under a serious curse. And to be honest, Accra is already cursed, because we are a lot of foreigners doing dubious things, showing bombo on the street, doing nightclub thing, and nobody cares about it. And I'm telling you, I spoke with the spiritualists already, and they said there's more rain coming because they want to purify the land of Accra. Please, if you know where you are living is on the higher low level, just pack your things and leave, because more rains are coming. More rains are coming, honestly. It's not a joke. More rains are coming. Let's continue to listen to him, because for me, the more I listen to him, the more I punch holes. And I have to let him know that at least some of the things are all, and yet, that's the thing.
Our resilience.
All right, guys, so that is a video that I want to also share with you here. I believe that most of you have seen some of these videos already, but I want to use them for the purpose of the program. Now there's one more video I want to show you, and this guy, I love this guy. Oh, I told him I'm going to reach out to him. Listen to him carefully.
So to those foreigners that were praising Ghana politicians from fooling them with praises, no. Abi, you've seen what is going on. We told you guys that stop praising these politicians for doing the barest minimum. What they are doing is nothing. It's something that they're supposed to. But stop praising them. But no, they were calling me names. There is one guy be saying he's a comedian. As for him, he started to overdo the thing too much. Look at what is going on in Accra. 38,000 people have been displaced. 12 people have lost their life. One woman lost 2 of her young children. If you look at the pictures, you cry. We told you that these people, this is not the first time they are in power. June 3rd, and how did that happen? June 3rd, when it was raining, they went to the filling station, the water entered into, and then the blast. And it's not another the NDC. Did they solve the flood issue before leaving? No. When the NPP came, did they solve it? No. The NDC came, did they solve it? No. So stop praising these people for the barest minimum. And
so you listen to what this gentleman is saying. I reached out to him already, and we're going to have a program one of these days. Honestly, the youth are very, very much awake. Mr. President, we are not fools. Yo. Excuse my language. Yo, we can see. Did you hear that? They are doing their barest minimum. And they want everybody to clap their hands for them that they are doing a good job. Hey, my time is running. Let me listen to this guy. Quick.
Yes, of course, you have a ulterior motive of, Now, Dansoma, there was a place that is a wetland. One politician went and filled the whole place with sand. He went to 200 trips, tipper.
You hear that? A politician filled the whole place in Dansoma. Mr. President, now if you tell me here, that is as a result of people trashing in the gutter, that's why we are getting this flood, I disagree with you. One politician, more politician than you. Those that have money, the wetland, wetland. No. You think that somebody who is very poor, cannot feed his family 3 square meals will ever buy a wetland? No. People are so greedy to the sense that they come to Accra, they want to live in Accra at all costs. Irrespective of where the land is, they will buy it. People are filling places. Many who can say Krobi Philly baby. Many who can say Obi a Philly baby. Oh, Philly baby din. It is not fair. So when you come and tell me that and want me to believe, I will never believe that, Mr. President. I won't take that for a yes. It's a failure from generational. From JJ, Kufuor, Akufo-Addo, Mahama 1, Mahama 2, and even Atamils. You people have failed the system. You are just comfortable in where you are living and think that there will not be flood in Accra. This is just the beginning of the flood that is about to hit Accra. And I'm telling the chiefs and the people, at least when it happened, some of the chiefs that are living in those areas has also been affected. You guys have to learn sense and stop selling the land as if is a block-headed issue. No, you sell land, including road, you sell. When I see people selling land like that, I feel like they don't know what they are talking about. They don't know what is going on. Let's listen to this brother. I love him so much.
200 trips, son. He went to fill the whole place, build over there. That place right now, the water is... Chiado was an estuary. They go fill that place, take build estate. Stop praising these people for nothing. Stop praising them. You understand? If you want to give news about Ghana, fine. Stop praising Ghana politicians. They know they do anything. They will take per DMs and things and come in. Charlie, foreigners in Ghana, respect yourself. We stay here with them. Some of us, we know who they are. From 2012 to 2016, we know who they are. Stop praising them. Stop.
So that is from one of our brothers down there. In fact, so actually, if you keep praising the government of the day, for me, I feel like maybe you want them to give you some contract, or you are looking for some money from them. That is why you keep praising them. Now let's play this video. This is from Raf. Let's play this one.
Jimmy. Hey, so Jimmy. But let me call you back. Any date here and so a year a phobia or hano. What the delay you that way we are a hold up now. So Jimmy. Udi you and yes man my bonus sumo baby odinaro and then go for platform so people mu ye what be tell you sad we what do you ejuma hey what do you ejuma what do you simula ko yi first fadu tun rest na ko yi kwete go back my friend go back simula ko yi free ho simula ko yi free on me pia wa shade nim my friend me see kwete simula ko yi free ho and then go see some no it will be you can be share when you agua hey and can be share when you ade agua what the other kwan into the back kwan wa there be into the back kwan wa your friend say into the back kwan wa what the way back kwan wa
Hello? Hello?
Yeah, it's a.
Hey, yo, you online?
Oh, are you online?
Yes.
Oh, okay, okay.
Go
okay,
ahead, please. You
okay.
called me.
Thank you.
So I'm trying to reach out back.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, me omo mo ba so nyina omo ye very good job. Omo kasa nicely. Ena omo kasa so de obia Ghana for akuma ana Ghana for questions no. Ena anti ba kwam se ode anti Mary. Wakani nyina ma Ghana for. Ba say e bona ba so ade ba ko a o kan ho ye parliamentarians no. Omukọ tena hɔ a omunim deɛ omoyɛ no. Ba deɛ aba nyinaa no nneɛma mmienu anaa mmiɛnsa na meka aka ho because ɔbɛka ne nyinaa.
Okay.
One, Mahama na agenda a ɔde baayɛ this time round no ɛyɛ sɛ ɔbɛyɛ AU chairman. Eti oni time ɛma Ghanafoɔ. So time bia no wayɛ social media commentator. Ɛna ɔne Nigeriafoɔ no because na dream no ofu sɛ Nigeriafoɔ ne bɛto abama no ɛma na ba bɛyɛ chairman o sɛ whatever. Enti Ghana asɛm deɛ ɛmfa ne ho baako koraa. He is so disconnected from the people. Because when you're disconnected sɛnea mmaka no bebree anka asɛm wɔ yi a aba ɛyɛ national disaster national mourning how sɛ wokɔ organize a Thanksgiving service na wo sɛ wobɛda Nyame ase na nnwom no koraa sɛ ɔsa toyɛ no showers of blessings ɛna ɔto at this moment nti wofu sɛ God is showering Ghana in this situation. Enti blessings na Nyankopɔn de ma Ghana no eno ne flag. So eti Mahama nim nia ɔyɛ ɔnwini Ghana for ho. Bra bi bɛka sai sɛ Mahama ne deeds a ɛkyerɛ sɛ ɔyɛ case no. Ɔyɛ ade paa but he forgot about one thing. That Mahama is the only vice president okum ne pension a sitting president ewuye in the history of Ghana. MC Minyanti se BSc da. It is also wo ka enema Emma Mahama eye a case to Ghana. MC Nusu, you can't forget about that. So what they could be more now who say yen him funo. Wa hwe obekasa na wokɔkasa tia ehumfo no ɔmso ka ho bi ɛna we nyinaa aba ehumfo nso ka ho because ɔmuntimi empire mu nka enkyerɛ yen leaders no and that one body I shouldn't forget about Council of State. Council of State nso no your duty is to advise the government or Mahama in everything that he does, policies or whatever. But we hardly hear them say, Omu tunufo ena omfa, ana omu nkasa kraa. So, but these people are scholars, be doctors, professors, and whatever. So we ask ourselves, say, what we are going through now is the type of education in school system, a boy and answer and boy. Because sometimes you'll be tempted to believe, say, like somebody quoted, say, we have educated fools. So, in fact, say, if your educational and turn to be fools, nanka ye nipa ye jimpa. Anka by this Kagana a true baby. Ye wo in the 21st century in Suanyang Kopo yen rivers near day. Now you can't talk anything good about our rivers, our forests and everything. Now you come about to say God is blessing us. So we're giving God a thanksgiving. It is a almost including Sophoning and Kombe will say is really angry with Ghana. God's really angry with us. So because you are saying in Yama or Diama Yin now, Ghanaians are crying. Ghanaians are crying. They say in school system then again, attending to tennis. Or to social media so there is no serious Ghanaian. All sorry who say the direction Ghanaians are going is dangerous. So you don't hear talking about it. You don't hear adults talking about it. You don't hear politicians. You don't hear Enna. As a Niger, you enter into a realm and Nigeria nema emfata and as I say Ghana. As na abaye ye eduane a yedi. So obi te say a video yi ba ya flood ba ya na mehwe kwaku menu ebegyina ho. At this moment, sad moment, obia aye wailing any a hona kwaku menu ebe be promote ne online business. So, Pachota say,
yeah,
a hona be tongue ni spray. After so big na oh, and so need the Messi message, you know, or we no case say open spray beer a ye call. This is what it go do this state. Say nipa out a share in nipa so sa. Ye drag in kwala ye chum through dead children, 9-10-year-olds. That this has nothing to do with them. It wasn't their fault. Na ye omo wu den so ye pulu. Ahana wo be na haba beton. So it tells you baby Ghana for ye do. Baby ye do. So in so na eto ye no. God is telling us something. God is telling us something, but because our pastors and our leaders are blinded, you know, they don't hear the message of God. It is if they will continue to do this, worse things are going to happen. The whole Ghana is going to be under the water, under the sea, or underwater. Trust me, because this thing that is happening. It's not normal. It is the first of its kind. It happened in Ghana.
Of course.
Obeti baby crying soon and flooded. Obeti say so a flooded. So and you think it's normal? Mahama time. What allow say Jamaica force and to say ye stripper on our street. It's a cannibal or whatever.
Carnival, street carnival. Jamaica for no.
On our street. You almost relation. No? All the way to say oceans away, some miles and miles away, come all the way. Why? Because when we say Ghana here for. Sorry to use this word, you don't want it, but sometimes you can't help it. So, someone will say you were useless leaders. people who don't think. Obibaka says it's just entertainment, but enye culture. Enye culture. So then you allow the Nigerians also to come with their problems. The whole world is kicking Nigeria out. So it is because of these Nigerians entering South Africa. Ghana for no. So wherever these Nigerians go, no problem if follow them. And when people are kicking them, no, it is our leader Mahama opening his arms to say, bra. And you know, say spiritually, no, Mahama so nimu here Nigeria for to come and do in Ghana and Esonwara. So we have a problem. We have a problem, but say God will have mercy on us. So now on fact the sin of one person and flood the whole Ghana.
All right.
Because I know shit.
Thank
you
so much.
Yeah, but that was so for the opportunity and our platform now we're creating now. Now no say a question. Why?
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming in. So that's gonna be our last caller though, because I want to spend only 2 hours net or something here. But Charlie, time no call. Let me play this video quickly. I'll have 2 other.
What is it? I call you for now. Me do it. Is this but me pia what shadi mu kwa. See I call you for. See I call you. Chama me mami pia. See I call you. I didn't feel. See I call you. Me mami bu fu. See I call you. I didn't feel. See I call you. I didn't feel. Jadi we to mami. And I just said mami no di agbo. Hey. And I feel say no di agbo na. Koda ko sanyo mani feel. Call you for me chama Kwasi asemu kwa chedi pole guonu na enna omo bebi omo dato omo nya bebi omo dampo omo nya kwasi ampeni o beja side efini bi side ba bego wait me kwasi asem se de yakwan o de yakwan we mo musumu ni amotia o ye kwasi asem we obi an ka twentere no sisa flo kwasi asema kwakwa ni pone tito nya munya madane mu ho tibifo ye wi na de ho sobo kwakwa ba obi kwasi ampeni se ya de yakwan kwasi ampeni ka kwan na da wo ti de mo yi ku be ehun na de yi kwasi asema kwakwa ye baba se safri ho Sani mana okika karipa na provoke me no. Another some no dia grown. Who dis some no dia? Hey, you dis some no dia grown.
So guys, I brought this video here for a reason. I asked myself 2 questions before I brought the video here. Is rap right or wrong? And is the gentleman that dropped in there also right or wrong? Now, all these 2 people that you see them there, they are trying what they can. The gentleman feel like a whole be accurate or until the ball no echo go. Rafu sufi ball and inti and a man for no. So where is government to ensure that this could be cover no? When you go to Malaysia, could be cover no omodi ya idea wo. Why can't we create the system? Why can't we do the same thing is being done? So you see, as you want to blame the gentleman out there, or you want to say Raf is doing too much, no? Government of the day has failed the individuals and the people of Ghana. I will never blame, though I will blame him because people are going through a lot behind the same area. And when I saw this, I didn't cry about go. But again, at the end of the day, what is government doing about some of these things? Creating enabling environment for people to trash whatever waste they have. If that system is there, people will trash their waste anywhere they find it. So again, it go back to government. Again, it go back to EMA. Again, it go back to MCE and whatever it is. I know most of you have seen this video though, so I wouldn't want to play that one for long, right? There's one more video I want to show to you guys. Stay with me. I'm coming. The video is here. I'll be trying to download that video. So just stay with me for a second, and you see what I'm talking about. Okay. I think I'll play only one video and leave the other video for later days.
So I am walking from Tudu and descending.
So this is from Tudu. All these baller no. Ewa onu man sanso no to yo. Baller we nyina no. Na si ho ansa na nso no to ye. I'm asking myself, where is the MCE? Where is the mayor? Where are the people that are supposed to ensure that the system is sanitized, cleaned? Where are they? Failure to do your job to arrest the people that are creating the baller is the cost of the problem we have and the flood. Government not able to create an enabling area where we can put this baller is the cost of people dropping this by the roadside. And so when I see somebody coming to tell us that this rain is not I blame the government straightforward. Let's continue to listen.
Towards Mokola, and this is what I see by the roadside. It's quite disheartening, and it's becoming a normal thing in the heart of the city now. Filth everywhere. Filth everywhere. And if you can't really see this in town and think it's normal, then it means that we've almost become used to the situation. My worry as it stands now has to do with the season in which we find ourselves. Now, don't forget that we are in the rainy season, and this filth can cause some outbreak, cholera and other conditions that I'm beginning to be afraid for our children and even ourselves. Look at this. The filth has taken one lane. Yes, so cars find it very difficult to negotiate or maneuver through town, as you can see right in your shots. It is not about just an ordinary dumping place. This time it is in the middle of the road, and as you can evidently see as far as this shot is concerned. And so at this point, right in front of the traffic lights at Tudu, it's become a dumping place, and the cars, as you can see, as in your shot at the moment, find it very, very, very difficult to get through, because the lane, the 2-3 lanes is now reduced to one, and just as you can just picture in what we can see here and now in this particular shot, it's a very dangerous situation we are dealing with. Look at this vehicle. Now this vehicle is stopped because moving forward is going to be another thing. It has to take its time and see how best it's going to go by this refuse and get through. And just as you can see in your shots, it is not a situation that as a country we can be proud of for any reason. And so we have reached a place where the city authorities, either they are not seeing this, ignoring, or whatever the situation is. It's a very sad situation, a sad moment, and I think we have to be up, especially the city authorities, and do something about it.
All right, guys. I have another one, but I think that I've done enough for today. I will patiently play the other half of that video tomorrow. There's some fire on the mountain already in Nigeria. I'm going to release that video on World Gossip 247. So if you want to see the kind of fire that is blazing in Nigeria already, wait patiently. That video is going to air very soon on World Gossip 247. And be there and comment below. It's very, very important. Now, I wouldn't want to take much of your time already because I've been here for 2 solid hours with some changes. It's not easy. I think somebody is calling, but I need to make sure that I put things together before. But guys, the program has ended. I'll play the Ghana national anthem and I'll be out of here. Thank you guys all so much. I'm sorry from the beginning. The noise at the background was not favorable. Let me just say that for those that don't know, from the beginning, I tested everything with my panelists. Everything was sounding very loud and clear and great. Just when you go on a live stream, there's a feedback from one of my panelists that I'm not able to locate. And that is why we have to go offline from that side and come in on the phone call line. And there were some technical hitches here and there. Some of my panelists didn't mute themselves and the sound bite was coming in. I apologize for that. I'm going to make sure I address that thing. I had the feel in my ears that was too much, and I know you're going to also feel it. So sorry for that incident, and I'm going to make sure that next time I'll take care of that. This is